A lot of farm here, Mike. 14-3, Mizu 6-4. Those Eidolons are just a little bit of food right now for KP.
Oh, bot lane, in your dream, ends up going down. Hyde able to pick up first blood on the Bane, and well, even the Void versus Jug matchup, it is favorable for the Void, especially when you've got a +5 Bane along with you, and well, you already see a first blood coming out, and that's a terrible start now for ngxsea.
And you've got to find a way to get some EXP going. I think the big timings will be from JoeCam really, and almost on alacrity. You want to kind of play with a tiny early timing to hold Mizu up top.
Yeah, in trouble, but the Avalanche is going to save the days. Now Q's dropping a little bit low as JoeCam and Mizu able to secure the kill onto the Dawnbreaker.
But Savage is feeling confident, almost at 6.
They're going to try again with the silence. Avalanche out. Nice Nightmare. Savage. No, he's not going to get away. ngxsea is going to land just in the nick of time. Mid animation for Savage, and meanwhile topside, Q about to drop himself, though they do find Mizu, and Q barely gets himself out of there, but a very nice kill from ngxsea. But it does seem like Savage is going to get his own Maelstrom timing first. In fact, top lane, they might force a fight. Hyde looking for a Nightmare, or Fiend's Grip won't get one off yet. Boomboy, though, is going to get spotted, and they do eventually just throw the Chrono out. Savage, he just wants any kill he can get. The Black Hole is committed. Mizu from the high ground into the 8th. The Remnant is going to land. Savage is going to drop it now. Well, they'll get a Fiend's Grip off. But Mizu, I mean, you'd probably just call that worth if you are the Enigmas. Now Alacrity is going to go in for a bit more. Hyde, nice Nightmare dodges. Q is going to try and protect and does do so. Around the area. He might be able to catch this leaner out. Mizu. Oh, it looks like he might just get caught here. Mikoto does get stunned up in to simulate Alacrity, able to get the killer's Hyde.
They've got the arena to go if you're not careful and kind of overstep here.
Oh, Alacrity, he'll get stunned up. He did not see Mikoto on the high ground. He only saw KP. Wait, he should have seen Mikoto, though. They had an observer ward. Mizu is going to spot out Hyde. Hyde unable to get the Nightmare off, though. Was just out of range. Coming out of that Shadow Amulet. Now JoeCam going to toss him right in as Hyde in big trouble. The Dawnbreaker going to help out, but instead JoeCam, he's the one to drop now as Mizu is going to get chased up here by Q. But he won't be able to reach to land a Starbreaker onto the Enigma. Instead, they'll try it onto Boomboy. The KP waiting for the arena. Might just have to toss it out. Still waiting. Soulbind is going to be there. Mizu going to turn around now with the Malefice, and the Black Hole does come out. In Your Dream going to commit the Omni Slash, and they are just going to melt. They'll lose Q and they'll lose KP. Hyde, he's stuck around to try and help out, but he's going to get caught himself.
To get the Chrono cancel on the Black Hole. And ngx find himself some very big juicy kills with In Your Dream showing up as well to soak some of that golden EXP for himself. Talon, need to be careful about that.
He does get caught up for a second. Alacrity not going to actually keep chasing as Savage does show up now with the Chrono out. They've caught the Void Spirit, so that should be Alacrity dead, as they'll even go after the Grimstroke. Boomboy trying to survive as JoeCam. He's going to jump in. Avalanche toss, though's not going to be enough. Savage still alive and still wanting a bit more. Will continue chasing onto Boomboy with this haste rune. In fact, never mind. He decides better of it. Not going to dive into the tier 2 mid tower. Of course, that smoke was under vision. So they're going to counter smoke now. It's KP going to have his broken. JoeCam may get caught out, but a nice toss up. KP with still a very nice speed back, and now the arena catching out another support on Boomboy, but Mizu going to go from the high ground. Black Hole, he's caught a few, but now the Chrono. Savage, he's caught 3 of them, but where's your follow-up damage? It's not there yet. Mizu, he will drop. Fiend's Grip out. They've got In Your Dream. The Jug is gone, as well as Alacrity. He's going to try to fight back, but he can't do it. JoeCam will buy back and come back into the team fight, but he sacrificed his own life. An ultra kill out for Mikoto. And a die back onto JoeCam. Successfully in that Roshan pit as ngxsea. This game is going to get so much more difficult. So they might just be able to go high ground right after. KP, though, going to jump in, finding the Grimstroke already, but Alacrity going to try and help out. Can't do too much, but they do get the Soulbind off in time. Savage going to see JoeCam. We'll try for another. JoeCam gonna get forced off the way, but a nice toss back into the 8th. The Remnant as Mizu's having a look around for a Black Hole, does commit, but now with the Solar Guardian, he's fine, and Savage is going back in with the Fiend's Grip on the Enigma. Mizu is gonna drop. Savage is chasing JoeCam, but hasn't thrown the Chrono yet. They've lost KP, but instead they will go back after Mizu. In fact, JoeCam somehow gets out of there.
But Savage still has Chrono. He was very patient in the last fight. Smoke out from ngx. They know they've got to fight over this Roshan.
They certainly do. Jokam is going to try and make the jump in, but Roshan is dropping low. In fact, they're jumping him right now on this Tiny in big trouble. Alacrity going to jump back in, trying to force the fight. They've almost got Jokam down, but Jokam, he does get the 4-staff away, still surviving. As Savage now, he's the one on the chase, looking for a decent chrono. Won't find one yet, but instead will go after Boomboy on the Grimstroke, as Boomboy does get stunned up at Alacrity. Still in the backside, trying to poke and prod at them. And Talon, realizing how far away they've gotten from the Roshan pit, will go right back, but Jokam back in with a toss onto Q. Starbreaker can give that temporary BKB as Q is still in big trouble, but instead Jokam is the one being chased down on that Tiny as Mizu gets another black hole off at the chrono. Immediately going to cancel it off as Savage is going to take down Mizu. Onto Alacrity he goes. He wants the Void Spirit and they've got him. Another kill out for Talon.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the strength of that combination. We finally see the Chrono with a Solar Guardian on top. The follow-up stun held Alacrity long enough that he couldn't Astral step out. And it's just that additional control that makes it so hard for ngxsea.
KP, that's a perfect setup. They've caught in your dream. Just barely. They catch him in the arena. KP with the perfect setup. So they'll go for the feed grip immediately seeing that.
Starting to look pretty hard to deal with. The Midnight Pulse is a lot of damage, but it's not enough to really shove Savage away yet.
Well, Jokam with the jump in. Toss is there, but it's only up as they've caught out the Grimstroke once again, thanks to KP. Does drop a very nice arena down. In fact, Savage, he's not done yet. He does take down Jokam, getting real sick of this pause for Tiny. Savage is still going to be fine. ngxsea there, not going to take the bait yet. In fact, never mind. Jokam is going to make the jump in with a nice toss back onto KP, but he's got the BKB out, and now with the Solar Guardian, he's more than fine. KP, he's got a double arena down. The black hole immediately out onto Savage. Mizu's not playing around, but Savage is going to land the chrono onto 3 targets. ngxsea are just going to melt. Oh, there's no chance. Absolutely zero chance as Mizu. He refreshes, but the chrono. Oh, he's going to die a second time. Die back on Mizu. Alacrity, he's going to be careful not to die back either, but this game is looking so over as they're going to go for the final pickup. Lock him down with a Nightmare into the spear out from KP. And that'll be Alacrity dying back. GG to be called, and there it is. Talon, the patience does end up paying off. They end up getting this first game victory. And for ngxsea, I think the draft was intended to be a bit faster than that, Jonathan. Be feeling very, very good playing this once again. Do you feel like the draft of Talon have what it takes to address the TB? Like, especially once you hit that mid to late game?
I think they do. It's going to rely a lot on a stronger start on the Razor and trying to lock in. They are going aggressive here, though.
Yeah, nice toss back from KP, but a nice Nightmare out from Boomboy. Saving the day again as in your dream. Is going to turn around now and try to fight back, but KP still trying. Problem is Q is going to drop to Boomboy. So another great setup here from Boomboy, finding first blood a second game in a row. Well, bot lane, Savage going to be chased down. Spiderlings are up for Mizu. Savage copping a fair bit of damage here as Mizu just going to keep the chase going. He needs some help right now. Savage has it on the way as Q is going to show up, and Savage, he might try to turn around. Plasma Field is out. Mizu still trying to get him low though, and does get the spawn Spiderlings. The Broodmother eventually able to secure the killers now. It's onto Q, onto the Grimstroke for a second. Mizu, he'll have his way with them. A great double kill there for the Broodmother down at bot lane, and
want to go a little bit faster here. Did you find in your dream?
They do find in your dream. Makoto able to take him out solo, but he's not going to be able to set up for the 10-minute power room timing now as Q in danger again. Mizu, he's going to show up with the Spiderlings, but Savage does clear them out as now Jokam has gone a bit too far on the Doom and may end up paying for it. Savage able to take the kill, and here comes KP with the rebound and the Dispos trying to fight back, but he doesn't have the ultimate. It's going to be a hard team fight to take for KP. Still Makoto now going to show up with the Dream Coil available, going to try and chase down Alacrity. He does find the Dragon Knight, and that's going to be a double kill to go the way of Savage. Not that easy to get. In the meantime, Hyde, it's going to get caught out on the clockwork, so it seems like ngxsea are going to pick themselves up a free kill as Boomboy not going to hesitate. But in the meantime, Mizu ends up dropping mid lane, and well, Talon now, they have an open T1 tower to take. The big smoke out, they might have Savage. Jokam, no, it does not get the stun off. Savage gets the BKB in time, and now the turnaround. Alacrity gonna pop his own BKB and try to go for a run. Has a TP available if he does want to commit it, but he's not doing so yet. Hyde will hook shot in. Alacrity surely no way out now, as he does get pushed by the cogs and taken out. In fact, they've even got the coil out onto the Broodmother. Mizu getting caught, surely no way out himself, and it doesn't seem like it. KP is gonna take a double kill on the Marcy. Just too easy for him to get the BKB reaction off. Though now he may have kind of screwed up Savage. Too easy for In Your Dream this time.
Yeah, probably not expecting them to come back around. No wards dropped behind. Just playing a little bit too forward in the wave and does get punished. They do manage to find him at tier 1. Does still feel like good trades coming out for Talon overall. They might get punished a bit here.
They may. Jocam gets stunned up with the Ink Swirl. Makoto makes to jump in with the double damage rune and the Doom. Jocam is going to drop Alacrity. The first one up, Hyde going to be spotted, but instead they'll make the jump in onto the Marcy. KP going to be saved by Hyde, who does hook shot in. They have not got anyone yet on the side of ngxsea. Boomboy at least catching Hyde with a Nightmare, but still no follow-up damage. And now with the Soulbind, they might counterfight here. So they do make the jump in. Makoto getting the BKB forced out by Alacrity. As Savage is going to back his way out. They might just force the meta to be wasted, but now, or rather KP, is going to get caught out. Way over. Orb will continue to give some vision information over, but they've got to make the hook shot in. There it is, but it's blocked off. Who got it? Alacrity is the one to block it, but Makoto, he's jumped in and snatched the Aegis away from ngxsea. They've got nothing. They'll try to force the fight anyway. KP's out of there though. Savage, he'll keep the fight going, but might drop. And he does. Or Region Rune even going to be found out here. Mizu needs to back off, but KP, a very nice disposed back as Alacrity. Going to try and make the jump in, but the Soulbind going to hold him down. Hyde looking for a bit more as Alacrity's just being completely ignored, but now they'll turn onto him without the BKB. Even In Your Dream showing up, but can he take the fight? He's going to man fight Savage. Savage, he'll stand his ground and keep going. In Your Dream, completely surrounded. A nice Fiend's Grip on the KP, but now In Your Dream's in trouble. The Terrorblade being saved by the Nightmare, but needs a Sunder. He'll commit it onto Mizu as they do take down KP. Onto Makoto they go. They want a bit more. They might just find Hyde instead. Oh, the Sunder just coming in right at the nick of time. Triple kill out for In Your Dream. Makoto is going to see In Your Dream. Rocket Flare going to give the vision. Makoto, he makes the jump in. He wants to Doom first, but he doesn't make the Dream Coil committed. In fact, now he gets stunned up. Alacrity, he finds the park. KP, too far into the backside. Now needs to BKB TP up, but he's not going to make it either. The only thing they found is Boomboy on the Bane. And ngxsea now, with 2 heroes down, they can rush the Roshan pit.
They've got a lot of time left in that Metamorphosis. Talon in a very awkward position now to try and contest. They could try to go for a play here on Hyde, as he still has the hook shot and has a good angle for it from the opposite side of River. Bit tough to commit though.
Jocam, nice stun out, does break the linkage, it does commit the Doom now. Savage in big trouble. Alacrity gonna show up, and now a hook shot. Hyde gonna try and save with the cogs. It's gonna lock him in anyway. He couldn't find a way to get the cogs pushback going. Instead, Hyde will be forced to TP away, but ngxsea, another very valuable pick-off for themselves.
Lot out as the Aegis was expiring on In Your Dream. Talon?
Yeah, jump in. They've got the Spider, or rather the Brood, in control here as In Your Dream going to try and force the fight. Does make the jump in. Alacrity still fighting back. Now Savage might need to run back and does do so. As Hyde may have been left behind, but he'll pop the jet lag and make a run for it. As they come in again, Savage going to try and force the fight. Savage! Oh boy.
Opening up the high ground once more for ngx, possibly looking for the end game now. Talon backs against the wall here. Going to be a tough hold. ngx, everything on hand.
Again, they are going to try to move in. They do lose all their Spiderlings here, but Alacrity, nice Dragon Tail initiation onto Hyde, but there's your disposed back. Fiend's Grip is holding down KP though. They're going to lose the Marcy, but he does have buyback available, just not committing it yet. With the Soulbind though, they might get the Aegis on In Your Dream. At least the first life as the hook shot is there. He's still not dead, but does finally go down. And here come the buybacks. They want that secondary life. They found the Broodmother. Onto In Your Dream they go, but the 4 staffs away is there from Boomboy. Still Makoto going to jump right back in, wanting the team fight. In Your Dream, he'll pop the Terror Wave, trying to force the fight out with the Metamorphosis. They might have Hyde with a dieback of the Clockwork. He'll go for the Cogs pushback, but it's not going to be enough. Nice pick up there from ngxsea. Still Talon are trying to force a bit more. Trying to punish In Your Dream, but now with the real Metamorphosis, he does pop it. Last time was a Terror Wave. Makoto gonna back up, but there's another soulbind out from our Grimstroke, and Savage is gonna go for the link up, but he's been caught out with the Doom. He's just a sitting duck. They will just get right to work, but all the damage has been sapped away from In Your Dream. He can't keep the fight going. In fact, now he's in big danger. He sunders, but he's the same HP. He's the same HP as before. It's Makoto even picking up the Reverend's Brooch now. Hell of a lot of damage being dealt by that as he does make the jump in under the Bane, but he's right back out. No stress, they just want one lane of barracks and they want to get out of there. Nice juke out from Alacrity. Inkswell, or rather Dark Portrait, is taken off the dragon as Boom Boy has to feed script, but just to get away. Trying to find that initiation as Doom is out. Jokam, he's caught KP again, but he's got the Wind Waker to survive through this. Is Savage is going to make the move in. Alacrity in a bit of trouble. In Your Dream, the Cogs is blocking his way, but he's going to make his way over now onto Makoto. They've got the puck doomed up. It's a great time here for ngxsea as they'll find the puck at least once, but Makoto is going to buy back. He wants to keep the team fight going towards the left side. Mizu could be in a spot of danger now as the Dream Coil is going to be committed, and Makoto is going to get the rapid fire going, but Hyde is going to drop, so In Your Dream, he'll find another. Makoto still trying to force the fight, but they can't keep it going. ngxsea, they'll take the team fight successfully this time, and it was all off the back of Jokam.
I think they're still going to be pretty confident in trying to hold high ground once more. So they should be able to try to make it work. Refresh card up on In Your Dream is pretty damn obnoxious though.
And he's going to be able to survive. ngxsea, they'll keep going. In Your Dream, BKB wearing out means the Dream Call is going to be thrown out, but the Sunder is there by In Your Dream as he does refresh once again. Into the mid-racks they go. Doom committed. Jokam, he's found a couple. They'll Doom up KP on the Marcy. The Clockwork even dropping. Savage, he's going to try and force the fight, but who do you fight right now? He'll try onto Mizu. Just try running in circles and sapping away all the damage. Is In Your Dream. Still BKB it up, and now the Fallen Sky connecting on absolutely everybody from the DK. He landed on all 5 heroes. They've got to run. They can't fight this. Oh, this game is looking so over. ngxsea looking to take game number 2. Is In Your Dream forced to BKB up once again. Back his way out. Makoto may have gone too far, but not quite. Soulbind will be there as KP tries to make the jump in, but gets nothing for his trouble. Jokam is going to drop. They'll try to abuse the Dark Portrait. Alacrity wants to back off, but so does In Your Dream. They want everyone out at the same time, but KP continues the chase on to at least the Broodmother. Mizu's gonna drop. Alacrity in big trouble now. They got Boom Boy. In Your Dream, he's been caught out and bashed by KP, but can they get him? The TB dropping low, but not quite low enough yet. Still Savage does make the jump in again, but there's your hook shot. They've got In Your Dream. The Razor does manage to pick off In Your Dream's TB, but can they keep it going? Their base is under attack right now. There are creeps incoming, but they'll go on to Jokam and the DK. They'll want everything they can get. Jokam about to drop, does do so, as now they can go on to Alacrity and take down the Dragon Knight. There's no buybacks. Oh, all right, Jonathan, we've got a problem here for ngxsea. I think they're going to try for this, John. You've got In Your Dream's buyback. He might have to commit it right here, right now, and will do so, but it's a 2v5 situation.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, ngxsea, it can't happen like this, man. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Savage, he'll get to work. In Your Dream, gonna pop his BKB and Terrorwave early. They'll try to force the fight onto Hyde, onto the Clockwork. They'll try for something, but Hyde, he's fine. He'll jetpack out of there. Boom Boy, he has brought back, and they caught Makoto. It's a great pick off. They'll catch the puck. They'll protect the Ancient.
And that should give them more options to counterfight here. Full complement of every item once more on the side of ngx. Refresh up for In Your Dream. I don't know, Mike. It's 75 minutes. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point.
It's not that long, John. Ghetto, you'll be right. We're going to start saying the F word again, do we? Is that how we're going to wake you up again?
Absolutely. Just have our entire Twitch stream banned off. There we go. That's how we do it, Mikey. Doom out?
Lane.
What?
Yeah. Doom committed onto Hyde. Hyde looks very cool with those Doom animations. Top racks is still being protected though. Savage, he is not moving. ngxsea, they've got to make a push sometime. The thing is, they understand one lost team fight and you could be in trouble.
I think it's more that Hyde was trying to farm it for the team, and that's why he died. He's the one clearing out creep waves. Savage is a bit far forward here, though.
He is, but they're going to jump in. Unleash has been committed. They'd love in your dream. Makoto, KP, making the jump in, but they won't commit all the way. But they'll get the BKB out as a soulbind. Is going to be committed onto the DK in your dream, and now the side the Vice is out in your dream. He's dropping way too low. Trying to back out of there, but he might be going down, and he is. Luckily, he does have buyback, though. There's mid-racks. Oh, the ancient Mizu. He's going to get the job done, surely. The Spinelings are onto it. Aeon is blocked. Mizu's had enough. Surely they've got it. He needs a few more clicks, Mizu. Has he tried a bit too early? No. It does seem like he has. He's going to drop to boot. Buyback's committed. They might just have to rush the ancient, John. Savage, he's in trouble. This might be the opening for ngxsea. They do get a kill off onto Savage, but he'll commit his buyback immediately. Surely they just go ancient.
They've got to. Dream coil down for a bit longer.
Q setting up again. They jump in though. Alacrity, he's onto the ancient once again. The Savage is static linking away. The ancient dropping too low though. It's all over.
God.
It's all over. They tried. They tried to make it work, Talon.
First blood.
Two rotations down bot though. TP in from Q. Not going to give any openings to jump Savage. They know there's a big threat with a mana burn creep. They get the Nightmare off onto Mizu, who will just dash away, but here comes Q with the cogs and the battery salt, and that should be a nice clean kill onto Jokam. No way out with a battery salt running. Q will get that kill for himself, and Savage will just get back to farming. So
yeah, do you feel like they have the answer to this Dusa? Because right now I'm looking at this and it feels like Dusa is just getting absolutely everything she wants, potentially even kills here as Q comes in. They're looking for the kill on Mizu's Darkseer, and this is one thing Clockwork's so good at. Locks the Darkseer in, finds another kill. This Dusa is just getting everything in this safe lane.
Clearing out the camps and could be the target.
There's the blink reveal on the Dragon Knight. They go in on KP. Have they got the damage for this? He's got Spirit Siphon, 3 Hero Silence as well. He's going to life drain his way back up, and with a TP out, they have got a vacuum. I think Doom for a second they thought he was going to have to ulti, but you know, quote-unquote space created for Hyde there.
And pretty much, Mikado.
Yeah, he's almost solo killing Boom Boom. The ancient damage coming in as well. Is he going to go for this one? Oh, Blink Dragon Tail, Alacrity. He maybe got enough damage to get this kill. Makoto, big mistake in the enemy ancients by himself. And what can they find here? 5-man smoke out. They want to try bypass some of those wards. We're just in there. Found the Dragon Knight with the Searing Chain setup. They get the hookshot follow-up, and Alacrity doesn't have any kind of a BKB yet. So he gets brought down with ease. Nice 5-man smoke. And this is perhaps where their draft really starts to find its footing.
Yeah, they're hitting that temporal here, Parker. And you mentioned it. The Dusa, even with just a couple of vitamins, does feel like a massive issue. Just have Jokam's blink, and they could have a good angle here.
Yep. In the jungle, KP playing aggressive here. They found Jokam, but that Boundless Strike will cancel the grip here. And the DK now in the front lanes with an Iron Shell on, but he's just not tanky enough to fight through the Spirit Siphons. This is without the Exorcism. They're just dropping like flies here. The Wukong's command gets evaded. Talon just choosing to fight on the outskirts of it, and now they've stopped the TP of Mizu. Darkseer going to be a third casualty as this fight just falls apart for Nigma, Galaxy, and Talon. Yeah. I'm more surprised looking up that it's only a 3k gold lead. It feels like more as they found a target up top, Dragontail into a Doom. Makoto. This one less of a mistake than his previous death, but there's going to be a counter kill on the other side of the map. This one just to support though, but a nice little setup at top. And then we had Death Prophet, who had, I believe, a Lotus Orb queued up. So they're going for all these single-target defensive items. As Jokam gets jumped in the jungle. He went for the Doom, but he didn't know about the Lincoln. So, not that I think he was going to get that kill anyways, but Doom gets blocked there by the Lincolns. And
but even with such a tight confined area, Dusa hits from a mile away. So catching more than Savage is going to be a bit tricky. They will go for it.
Yep, they pull it back in with the vacuum here, but KP charges forward with a BKB. He's got the Exorcism going with the Spirit Siphon. He's doing so much damage to the Darkseer. Darkseer's going to melt to start off this fight. No buyback available. Doom respawning soon, but without a Doom. And Dusa just going to use the Stone Gaze to disengage from top, poke at mid because of the Wukong's command, and they've got no ultimates.
Free Shard coming through as well. Could be good on KP or Savage. Or even Q, arguably, could be good with the jetpack. So we'll see who they distribute that to, but ngx just stuck in their base. They do have wards watching outside their base, which could allow them to get a stronger defensive fight and catch the side of Talon off guard. And doesn't look like they'll get that opportunity just yet, as at least one of the wards will expire in a short bit of time.
Savage and KP just going to put themselves on the high ground with Exorcism and Medusa right clicks. They're challenging Nigma ngxsea to do something to defend this, and there's just nothing they can do. They're just watching their base die, and it's hard to blame them too much. They're going to go in with a vacuum wall. The Doom tries to follow it up, but he immediately gets slipped up and controlled. He's getting gripped now as well. Hyde's just sitting in invis while he grips the Doom, doesn't let him get it off. He does have buyback here, as does the Darkseer, so they all look to come back in, and with the Wukong plus wall, the circle with a line through it. What do you? I don't know what you call that one, John. That shape, but it doesn't. It gets them out of the base, but they're going to be coming right back, I think. And Makoto's going to see what he can find here. Puts himself on the high ground while smoked here. Is the Dusa. Makoto. They're just going to, show themselves and basically once again challenge Nigma ngxsea to make a play. They go in. They look to get the Doom off, and they succeed. Ember doesn't get his BKB off. He does get forced off and put him back to safety. And while all this is going on, Medusa, of course, going ignored because, what can you do against an Aegis Medusa? And the answer is really nothing at this point, so you can't blame them for going for the Ember there, but not getting the kill is going to be very, very costly.
Yeah, I mean, now you're down, Doom, you're still down. The wall, you do have Wukongs ready, and the wall will be up relatively shortly, so if you've got some play, Savage.
Darkseer blinks in with a punch. You get Savage low, he's going to at least die once, it looks like. They should have the damage here, but the hookshot coming in on the backline's Q has found Boombell, and he's just going to drop like a little squishy Pugna. And Medusa is back with full health and mana, and the BKB, there's just nothing to deal with her on her second life here. Boombell's bought back on the Pugna, trying to keep his DK alive, but it's just too little too late as 23 Savage pushes them all back to the fountain. Now they're going to focus their efforts, or refocus them back on this top lane of Rax. Tier 3 tower goes down. KP's Exorcism is also not far from coming back up. This is looking like mega creeps. They just don't have the numbers to defend this. There's the Exorcism, and with a 3 versus 5, there is just no chance in hell of defending this. Talon may even go for the tier 4s here. They don't have Aegis, but 2 heroes dead without buyback for 30+ seconds. This may just be game.
Yeah, and there's no threat of Doom, no threat of Wukongs and wall.
Hook shot.
Oh, cute.
Cogs keeps him outside the base. He can't pull stuff back in. He tries to, but the Cogs, a wall, locking them out of the fountain. And it's absolutely brutal. Nigma ngxsea being hunted in their own base, in their own fountain. GG is called, and Game 3 convincingly goes Talon's way. This looked like a breeze for them.
It certainly did. NGX, they came up with this idea of